Hello and welcome to the very first episode of this new series, which I'm honestly super excited about. Because exactly 1 year ago, I started with running, and then 5 months later in Prague, I attempted to run my very first marathon. I finished the race in 4 hours 28 minutes, and the race itself was just incredible experience. However, I also made a lot of mistakes, and the overall learning curve of this journey and of this experience was brutally rewarding. So this year I decided that I'm going to run my second marathon, and my high-level goal will be to use this experience from first year of running and train much more effectively in general and document the whole journey here on YouTube. But this time it won't be in Prague, but on a very special place. Hear me out. Initially, I was about to sign up for Rome Marathon because I just love Italy, but it turned out that it's way too close in the calendar, I think at the start of March, and I really need at least 15 to even 20 weeks of proper training block. So I needed to scratch that down. So then I thought, how about Copenhagen? It's the city I always wanted to visit, it will be great. And after first check, it was about to be great, it had the perfect timing, I think in May. However, my quick celebration also quickly disappeared because I had found out that the race was also sold out. And from here it was only going to be worse because I faced exactly the same situation with London, which, to be fair, it was quite obvious due to its insane popularity, but also with Madrid, Paris and also Manchester, which is the city I would love to visit someday in the future as well. So you can imagine at that point I was feeling a little bit down because I was looking for basically any major European city where I can run a race, where I can run a marathon, but with no luck. However, to be clear, it was completely just my fault because I started to look for a marathon race way too late. Anyway, once again I went on the site which listed all the races across Europe. I scrolled down and I scrolled down, and then I just saw it and I immediately went like, this is it, this must be it, there's no way this will be sold out. And yes, I managed to sign up. So my second marathon ever will be Midnight Sun Marathon in Tromsø, Norway. And this race is special because of one main thing, and that is the fact that in the summer there is a polar day, which means the sun doesn't go out at all, meaning the race starts around 8:30 p.m. and majority of runners are finishing just around midnight. However, at that time there is still daytime. I've seen a couple of photos and videos from that race, and I already and immediately fell in love with that. So I think it will be a truly bucket list experience, and that's why I sign up. And I'm super glad those cities I just mentioned at the very beginning are sold out, and that I found this particular race, which I'm super excited about. It will be on 21st of June, so I have still enough time to prepare myself to the best running form I've ever been, hopefully. And I will be 100% authentically document the whole journey, live snippets around that, and training prep, which starts today. And since I'm mentioning the training plan, I have actually scheduled easy 8 kilometers run for today. So let's go prepare for a run, get it done. And once I'll be back and definitely eat something, I will actually walk you through the first setting up of my training plan through Runna app. I have absolutely no affiliates with them, but I've heard so much good positive feedback on this app, so I thought it could be quite interesting to walk you through the first launch experience, setting up everything, and we'll see what training plan it will create for me. Because, as I mentioned, I just heard so many good reviews and feedbacks from other runners, beginner runners as me, and yeah, I'm not in the position of me creating a training plan for a second marathon out of blue. So that's why I'm going to use it, try it, and I think it will be pretty great. So yeah, as I mentioned, let's go for a run. It's perfect weather outside. It stopped snowing actually, because here in Czechia it's January, so it means snowy winter, or sometimes snowy, sometimes just shady and ugly. So today we are lucky and we're gonna see some snow and maybe even snowing. So let's go for a run and I'm gonna come back soon. So as you can see, my running winter clothes are full of interesting colors, so let's close up. Hat, the gloves, and we're ready to go. So I'm ready, and now it's time to run. Just started my very first run, so it's going to be 8k easy, hopefully easy, because the cold is elevating my heart rate, but I think it will get down in 1 or 2 kilometers, so it's going to be great. So far it's not so slippery, so far so good. Well, this is an awkward one because I forgot to go to pee before I went out, so give me a sec. Mission complete, we can continue running. So I'm currently 2.5k in, heart rate is already settling down, but at first I was a big shock because it's currently like -4, -5 degrees, so it's always a shock to the body. And yeah, I'm almost 3 kilometers in. The tempo is around 6 minutes per kilometer, so nothing crazy, but considering the fact I'm talking to the camera, it's somehow more intense, to be honest. So yeah, this is the place where I will turn around and head back home. I'm still having a hard time to get my heart rate properly down, like under at least 150. So I think it's because this is basically my first proper winter run. Yeah, you can see 30 minutes in, almost 5k, 156 heart rate, so not ideal, not gonna lie, but it is what it is, and it's still a lot of work and a lot of time, more importantly, ahead of me in this prep. Honestly, one of the worst things that can happen to you during the run is when someone passes you with a cigarette and then you need to go the opposite direction where he or she came from. It's just wild. So the first run is successfully behind me. I felt great, even though heart rate wasn't that low as I would have participated. Anyway, now it's time to have a shower, have a lunch, have a cup of coffee, and then I'll walk you through the Runna app and we'll see what training plan it will be created for my next marathon journey. It's really crazy how I always look forward to the food after the workout, whether I'm in the gym or on the bike or I'm running outside. It's always like the first thing I'm going to do right after workout or right after having a shower. And it's just sometimes my only motivation for finishing that workout is just proper food, and I see nothing bad on that. Yeah, so now it's time to download the Runna app, and I'm gonna record the iPhone screen so you can see that, and I'm gonna put it somewhere over here, and let's see what training plan it got and what's the overall user experience in this app. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. By the way, this is wild though. It's like 4 p.m. and outside is super dark. So I think it's like secondary reason why I signed up for Tromsø Midnight Sun Marathon. As I mentioned, there will be sun all day long, literally. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, let's get into it. No more talking about the weather, and let's go for the Runna app. So I'm gonna start recording. Let's type in Runna. Yeah, reach your goals. Hopefully I will. So let's download it, and I'm gonna use sign up with Google. Welcome to the club, Dominic. We're so excited to have you as part of our community. We can't wait to see you improve as a runner. So get started. And yeah, what is your goal? Pick a goal that suits you the best. Race, general training. So for me, it will be the race. Find your race. Night, sun. Ah, it's there actually. Nice. That's nice. Let's click on it. This marathon features a scenic route through the city and over the Tromsø bridge, attracting runners from around the world. Yeah, select race. How would you rate your running ability? Pick the level that you think suits you the best. You can change this later. Okay, beginner, you can complete a 5 kilometer run without stopping in under 16 minutes. Yeah, I can actually do 10k for sure. So you regularly run at least 5k, but don't structure your training or put through into a plan. What's the next? Advanced. You regularly run at least 10 kilometers and do some structured training, for example intervals. Last fall I ran a sub 150 half marathon, so I was also holding a proper training plan. So I think I would love to pick intermediate, but like according to the description I should pick advanced. There's written that you can change this later, so let's pick advanced. And let's continue, because elite is you regularly run half marathons or further and are experienced with structured training. So elite is also not described like super elite, I would say, because when you say elite runner, for me I see like those super fast women and men, like basically those people who I can't even see at the start of the race because I'm just way too in the back. So okay, let's pick advanced. Okay, so well, my goal is to run this race like 3:45. I'm not really sure about that. I'm just thinking that I should pick like 4 or 5 days. And if I look back, like in my first marathon prep like a year ago, I was running, yeah, I think 4 times per week, and I'm gonna have like 20 weeks long prep, which is a good thing in terms of I don't want to be running that often during the week. So I think I'm gonna pick 4 days because I want to include strength trainings in my training plan for sure. And also I want to be continuing in cycling journey, like not any particular races or like going crazy on the bike because I just started 2 months ago. But sometimes I want to like compensate running training because my legs will be tired or sore, and I think like easy recovery zone 2, zone 1 ride on the bike will do much better job for me than trying to be running super slow during the winter somewhere outside. So that's why I want to use bike in this plan as well. So continue. Which day do you want to do your long runs on? So I think like long runs during the weekends are the best option, at least for me, because like they are long, they are hard, So let's keep it on Saturdays. When do you want to start your plan? Okay, that's super important because as I mentioned, I would love to have at least like 20 weeks long prep. I think I would be just fine if I would pick the 16-week plan, but like I really want to build up my aerobic fitness, the capacity, and really prepare and really do a proper build and document it here on YouTube, as I mentioned, with all the possible wins and downs and struggles and live snippets and everything. So that's also why I'm gonna pick the 20-week plan, not today, but from 3rd of February. Continue. So I'm gonna pick optimize for kilometers because that's native for me, but I've actually seen in the YouTube analytics of my channel that like majority of people is watching from US. So first of all, thank you for that if you're one of them. And secondly, I will always try to include on the screen like the times or like the miles and everything related to US as well. So hopefully that will be an issue and I won't be forgetting on that. Today, instant access to Runna Premium. Day 5 will notify you, yes, and day 7, yes. Okay, so start free trial. Welcome, Dominic, to your marathon plan. I'm really excited for you to get started. Take your running to the next level, so am I. Each workout has been carefully planned to help you understand what to aim for in every session. Some days might feel harder than others, and that's completely normal. If a session feels tough, focus on sticking to the structure and adjust your paces as needed. Flexibility is key. Move sessions around when life happens, whether it's work, social plans, or simply needing more rest. The aim is to make your training enjoyable, achievable, and something that fits around your life. Oh, I really like that though. Okay, so I'm gonna start with intervals. Okay, so if I click on that, okay, so it will like move me into the workout details. Warm up, repeats, cool down, and there is some commentary from the coach. That's nice. Okay, link activity, skip workout. No, I don't want to be skipping the first workout. And then I think I can basically click on start workout and it will, at least from what I saw in other video from other guy who was using Runna as well. So basically then you start workout, and most importantly in those quick repeats, which you don't almost have a time to all the time be checking how fast you're running and what is your time and tempo and all of that stuff. So basically Runna will guide you and tell you whether on watch or on your mobile if you're running like appropriately, on fast enough or slow enough. So I think this is really something I will be using. Apple Watch are not really particularly good like standalone product or standalone like tracking device for this particular workout, so I will be definitely using that. Here is my training plan, 4 runs per week as I mentioned, and I can already be looking for complete plan. And for example, if I go click here, go into the detail again, yeah, nice one, this is nice. So basically I can see any workout from the plan, and down below here I can click on plan, and there is like the progress bar, which is for now right at the start or not even at the start. So from now, like from the start of the plan till the race, I'm gonna run almost 1000 kilometers, which is insane. And yeah, actually here I can see the weeks, so there is a better overview for that you don't need to be scrolling down the calendar. I'm talking way too long as my computer turned off, or like the screensaver. Anyway, that's about it from the Runna app for today. I'm super satisfied with how it looks, how it works. I will definitely go much deeper into the training plan, and I will let you know and I will document everything as I mentioned in this series. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!